What's good, everyone? This is DJ's Raw and Cut Truth, giving you that raw content that you deservedly need. And we have breaking news. Unfortunately, this is some sad news. Three-time Pro Bowler, former Charger, former Buccaneer, Vincent Jackson was found dead at 38 years old. The sad thing about this situation is that 38 is very young. And for him to be enjoying his retirement away from the game, spending time with family, is such a sad situation to start out the day. By reading the reports, it says, and I quote, former NFL wide receiver Vincent Jackson was found dead Monday in a Florida hotel room, according to the Hillsborough County, Florida Sheriff's Office. It says the body of the 38-year-old was found at approximately 11:30 a.m. on Monday. Homewood Suites, Brandon, Florida. Police said that there were no apparent signs of trauma, and the Hillsborough County Medical Examiner's Office will determine the cause of death. So they haven't found the cause of his death yet. Hopefully they find it soon. Shout out to Rap God. Shout out to Adam Hearn, said sad. Shout out to Corshawn Smith. Man, this hurt DJ. Yeah, prayers to his family, prayers to his wife. Red Pill Alpha says, my condolences to the brother's family. Damn. Yeah, it's sad, man. Adam Hearn says, I was just talking about him with someone in relations to Phillip Rivers. Yeah, the Chargers had great teams, even though they never won a Super Bowl. The Chargers were so fun to watch, especially with Vincent Jackson, Phillip Rivers, LaDainian Tomlinson. That was a great team. And a week ago, the NFL just lost Marty Schottenheimer, who was a coach of that team. And now they lost Vincent Jackson, who also played on those Chargers teams. So a lot of Charger fans are definitely feeling a lot sad today. Shout out to J&J Video. Subscribe to her channel. She says, wow. Oh, I thought somebody was joking. I was like, what? But I got to know what happened. I got to know what happened to see if this was just like a hit or unexpected cause of death, or did he pass? Did he just die of something unrelated? And reading this article, it says, according to hotel staff, Jackson said, who was a South Temple resident, checked into the hotel January 11th. And the family from that day filed a missing persons report. Red Pill Alpha, yeah, that could be the case. Suicide, a lot of NFL players, football players have a lot of, not all, but a lot of them have mental health issues, which needs to be taught more. Adam Hearn, y'all remember Junior Seau? Seau's former teammates said that Junior was one of the most happiest people in the locker room, always uplifting. To see him take his own life and to see those reports years ago, everyone's shocked, especially in the NFL community. But you just don't know how someone's feeling. Now, I'm not saying that Vincent Jackson died from a suicide, because we don't know yet. But if he did, it just shows the story of the NFL player, the journey, the grind, the physicality that they got to go through. JJ Video says, hopefully there was no foul play involved. I'm praying to the Most High that never happened. Let me see. Sheriff Chad Chronister said, "My heart aches for the many loved ones Vincent Jackson leaves behind, from his wife and children to Buccaneers Nation that adored him. Mr. Jackson was a devoted man who was about family, community above anything else. Vincent Jackson have done a lot of charitable donations to the military, domestic violence, um, women to donate to their causes. Did a lot of things. 2016 Man of the Year. Was a good guy. And it's sad when any young man loses their life, but it's definitely a down situation when someone who is giving back to the community, being a pillar of their area, for them to not live anymore. Even if I don't know this man, I feel for his family. I feel for his kids. Losing your father is tough, man. It's always tough to lose your father. Johnny Cat says, "I watched the concussion of the day for the first time, and I couldn't even watch the Super Bowl with the same joy. I hope it's not CTE related. All due respect to his family." I hope so too. Also seeing a lot of people are not getting their notifications. Make sure y'all hit the notification bell to get the latest updates, the videos. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers just posted their respects to Vincent Jackson, and I quote, "We are shocked and saddened to hear the terrible news regarding to the loss of Vincent Jackson. During his 5 seasons with our franchise, Vincent was a consummate professional who took great deal of pride of performance on and off the field. Vincent was a dedicated father, husband, businessman, philanthropist who made deep impact into the community through his underlying advocacy for military families aboard, supported by Jackson in Action 83 Foundation. He was a 3-time Pro Bowler in his accomplishments, but his greatest achievements with the Buccaneer is what he did to the community and earning him the Walter Payton Man of the Year. Our deepest condolences go out to his wife and the entire Jackson family." Oh, Rev is in building. He said they are blocking notifications. That figures. Yeah, I knew they were going to be doing that, but shout out to the people that are here. Rap God says, "DJ, this situation is like the movie Concussion by Will Smith. Don't know if you ever watched it." Yeah, I watched that movie. If you love football, I advise you that watching that movie will change your whole view of the sport. Change your whole view of it. And Rev said, "In this thing, new media, sad day." Yeah, share the content on Twitter. And then when you share the content on Twitter, hashtag new media, hashtag Bucks, Chargers, and Vincent Jackson. Read through these comments. Adam Hearn says, "How old was Kobe last year? Almost around the same age last year." Kobe was 42. Yo, Rev, they are saying that they have not found the cause of death yet, which is very interesting. But man, RIP to Vincent Jackson, RIP to his loved one. Prayers go to his wife. Y'all make sure you all pray to his wife and that she is protected in the spirit by the Most High. His kids, pray that his kids could have the strength and the wherewithal to get through the day. And for those who are listening, love your family, love your friends, cherish the aura around you, cherish the nature around you. Life is too short. Stop arguing, stop bickering about petty beefs. Stop it. It's not worth your life. It's not worth the depression. You got to love every minute that you're waking up. Do you know that it's a blessing when you wake up every morning? Even if you're having a bad day, the fact that you are able to wake up in the midst of everything that goes around your life and you keep your head up high, that's worth any day to smile. When I wake up, I smile because I know that I have another day to live. And shout out to Jay Strokes. Adam Hearn says, I hope it wasn't COVID taking out a lot of young brothers. I hope it's not either. It bugs me, man. It bugs me when any young man dies. It's tough. But y'all go pray for his family, man. I know what it's like to lose a father. And his son and daughters lost a father. They lost a leader. And you can't replace that. But what you can do, what I learned was when I lost my father, I learned to live through him. That's what y'all got to do, man. You got to live with a purpose. Yeah, get them likes up. Rev said something important. He said, I don't think it was COVID. It sounds like a suicide or foul play. There's two things that can happen. Suicide, foul play. Nothing else. If it's anything other than that, then I'm going to be very skeptical. Shout out to 704 Bound Charlotte, who is a new media member. J&J Video says, way to use your platform, brother. Always. We got to spread more love, sister. We got to spread more love, man. Brett Law says, DJ giving us the true gospel as always, moments like this. Have to, man. Y'all can't believe how many DMs I get of subscribers, and I won't put their information like this because I gave them my word. They will tell me all the time that my videos will help them through depression. They'll say my videos will help them through a bad circumstance. There was actually one subscriber who was going to end their life until they watched my video. And I think it was the video, I kid you not, it was the video about, I think it was like last week. And it was a deep conversation. And he liked the part where we was talking about living for each other as brothers and sisters and building each other up and not tearing each other down. But this is why new media has a purpose, man. To tell our truths and our way of life. Jay Stroke says, I wonder if it will be an overdose. Opioid use has been a rise in the NFL. That's the NFL's fault. And I'm glad you mentioned it. By the NFL not allowing players to indulge in marijuana. They have forced the players' hands in doing pills, opioids, other harmful drugs. They'd rather them use harmful drugs than weed. And the only side effect to weed is what? Hungry, happy, sleepy. That's the only side effect. But yeah, I hope that's not the case for Vincent Jackson. Alex says he was so underrated during his time when he played. Yeah, he was underrated. You knew that when you play against Vincent Jackson, it's going to be a long night. You talking about a receiver that's 6'5" that could jump out the gym. Calvin Lewis says RIP. Blue Bolt Sports says, DJ, what you think of the Lakers situation and can they make it through without AD? Well, it's not going to be easy to replace AD. AD was the reason why the Lakers had the number 1 rated defense in the NBA. So what they can do is play more team-oriented basketball. As long as you got LeBron James, you can stay afloat. It's not about getting a number 1 seed. Let's face the facts. A lot of people are not in arenas right now, and it really doesn't matter. All you want to do is have a good enough seed to avoid the tougher teams in the first round. Brett Law says, shout out to New Media Shanker. He says, preach New Media Nation United. Brett Law says, they are probably going to blame marijuana as a getaway. They better not. We're not that dumb now. Alex says he only had one good quarterback, Phillip Rivers. True. Hit them like buttons, man. So, yeah, everyone, hug your loved ones. Treat every day like it means something. Stop having that damn woe is me complex. You know, there's a lot of people who have a lot worse than you. That's all I'm saying. Peace and blessings to everybody. Shout out to everyone who support New Media. I'm out.